Today is July 15. I'm Pastor Michael, and this is Wilderness Wanderings, an archive edition. Our text comes from Nehemiah 2, verse 4 and 5. The king said to me, "What is it you want?" Then I prayed to the God of heaven, and I answered the king. Not all prayers are long and eloquent. Nehemiah certainly wasn't. The way this is written, it appears to be offered in the blink of an eye, in the king's presence, offered mid-conversation, without Nehemiah so much as skipping a beat. It no doubt happened silently then, a deep breath before plunging into a response. This is an example of what Paul means when he encourages us to pray without ceasing. This kind of breath-long prayer illustrates how it can be lived. It's not necessarily about the length or formality or the words. It's not about the continuity of praying throughout days and weeks. It's an unceasing prayer posture that defines our approach and our reaction to life. Nehemiah's attitude reflects a prayerful posture toward life. And that's just a different way of saying that Nehemiah was unceasingly aware of and actively attentive to God. His attention to God pervaded his life. He knew that he belonged to God. He knew that God ultimately held the power over the nations and over history. He knew that it was with God he had to do. This naturally meant that Nehemiah prayed, that he connected his life, his thoughts, and his conversations to God in prayer. When a deep sorrow washed over him at the plight of his people, he talked to God. As he pondered what action to take, he talked it over with God. As he prepared to enter the king's presence with his request, he inquired of God. As he responded to the king in the moment, he prayed to God. Nehemiah was constantly aware of and attentive to God, such that his in-the-moment responses turned into prayer. His life posture was prayerful. They say that our character is what pops out of us when we hit a bump in the road. Well, what popped out of Nehemiah was prayer. Maybe not always big or elegant prayer, but prayer nonetheless. We generally associate prayer with words directed to God, but it can also be silent attentiveness to God, like a child content just to sit with a parent. Prayer can take different forms at different times. As we mature in the faith, it includes becoming aware of the presence of God that actively pervades every moment. That's part of what it means to pray continually, to be always attentive to and ready to respond to God, in the big moments and in the small ones, in dedicated times of attention and devotion, as well as in the passing moments. So what's your posture in life? To God? What pops out of you when you hit a bump in the road? Pay attention today and see. Now let it remind you to pay attention to God as you breathe a little. Thanks for the reminder, God. As you journey on, go with the blessing of God. May the peace of the Lord Christ go with you, wherever he may send you. May he guide you through the wilderness, protect you through the storm. May your day end with rejoicing at the wonders he has shown you. May you rest in his provision as he brings night and then new dawn.